Welcome back to the channel. My name's Tom, and today I'm back with more from the New Hartford Lions Club Flea Market at Brodie Park in New Hartford, Connecticut. So let's see what else we can find.
Let me put this here. And I've got to get a box.
How are you? Good, how are you?
The first thing I found was this cool old Rockwell calculator, Model 10R. It's from about 1974, 1975. I'm not huge into calculators, but I am into vintage electronics and computers, and this kind of fits that category. The thing I really like about this one is just the design. It's very vintage looking, and it's got those red LEDs, which you just don't see nowadays.
I hope it's a gentle horse.
It's a nice horse. Those horses, though.
Oh, I'm sorry. Calculator works?
Oh, I've got a 9-volt battery just north of the box. Yeah, it does work. If you want to put, if you want to plug that battery in, you can see for
Oh, yeah.
yourself.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome to unwrap the battery.
Okay.
Sorry, Ben.
The battery could be a little low, but I'm pretty sure you're going to see it working. Oh, is there an on?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is Diane on it too?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's Diana. Wow.
Flea markets are great places to meet.
Yeah, so $5 for this is a good deal. They seem to go for about 10 to 20 on eBay, and this one has the original box, and it looks like it's almost mint condition. The box isn't, but the calculator itself is. So, good deal, I think.
Found the calculator?
Yep. $5 you had on it?
Yep.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
I'm not sure how I missed this Sanyo portable cassette recorder Slim 1 here in the original box. It's only $1. I believe it's from the 70s, and I think I just didn't see it, because if I had seen that, I almost certainly would have picked that up. And then this is just a cheapo NVIDIA graphics card, probably from the mid-2000s, and I think it might be a 5000 series. He's only got $1 on it, but that's honestly probably just about all it's worth. Speaking of computer hardware, I thought this was a Noctua NF F12 computer fan for $1, which would be a really good deal because they go for about $25 to $30 on Amazon.
It's a computer case fan. They actually sell. Oh, see, it's not. This is a Noctua. They usually sell for like $30 a pop. It's got a different brand.
I'm sorry, that's not the original.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, that's why it's a box.
I was gonna say that's a good deal for a Noctua.
And as most of you know, I'm really into character glasses. This is a 1973 Pepsi Looney Tunes glass of the Roadrunner. But what makes this one special is it's the small version.
This is one of those 1973 Pepsi glasses that I've had with the Roadrunner, but it's the small version.
Oh, yeah.
Usually they're much larger than this.
Yeah. Did you
I don't
want
think I
to?
have this one.
Did you want to look at that?
Yeah, could you hold that?
And what about that one?
Nah, it's just one of these Welch's ones. This is fairly 1990.
The small ones are much less common than the full-size ones, and they are worth a little bit more.
Hey,
That lady that we bought.
hi, you got 9 on that. Can you do any better?
8.
8?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep, that was a very good deal. This is a 1995 Micro Machines USS Enterprise playset, and I've seen this one at a few flea markets. Often it's missing pieces, so this one's not in the worst condition. It's in pretty good condition for what I've seen, but not quite good enough condition for me to buy it. And I actually believe I probably have this in the original box somewhere in storage, because back in '95 I was buying these non-stop, and I probably have a whole bunch of these. I just don't remember.
Yeah, I saw it. How much you asking on that?
I do 20 on it.
Okay.
That's not a bad price, but it's a little bit more than I would be willing to pay. They do seem to sell for about 10 plus shipping on eBay, and in a little bit better condition. Here's a pretty big collection of antique photographs. I would say most of these are probably from about the 1860s up until maybe the 1890s or so. I think these are called cabinet cards, and they almost look like postcards. They're on very heavy stock, and they always seem to have like a store name on them. And they kind of look like models to me more than just like family photographs. But yeah, I find those very fascinating. I have a few that I inherited from my grandmother, but I've never actually bought any at a flea market.
Okay. Yeah. It's funny because
Here's some more photos. These are a little bit newer. These are from about the 1940s. He says it's a World War II album, and I believe that's correct based on the actual photos, seeing some tanks there and other very clearly World War II subjects. And he's got 150 on the album, which I don't know if it's worth that or not. I honestly don't know what photos are worth. It's more than I would pay, but
Okay, thanks.
it could be worth that. I honestly don't know. This vendor's here every year, and they've always got the same set of baseball cards here. This is the 1990 Classic board game set, and I remember the big deal about that was that it had the card there called Nolan Knows Bo, with Nolan Ryan holding a baseball card of Bo Jackson. And I do still have that set at home somewhere, again in storage. It's not worth that much though. It only goes for about maybe $5 or so. Here's a couple InSync bobbleheads. They were Best Buy exclusives back in 2001. I don't care for InSync at all, but I think they're kind of neat. The prices on these vary wildly though online. They seem to range for as little as maybe 10 to 20 per bobblehead up to quite a bit more than that. So it's really hard to say what they're actually worth. And don't forget, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and hit that notification bell. Thanks.
So I went.
You tell him.
So I went to Mansfield.
Ooh, $50 for Spuds McKenzie.
Wow.
And you know what? I did really well.
You didn't do it.
I was working around the house, enjoying time with my family and your wife.
That doesn't sound good.
No, this is a waste deal. This is second.
I don't care if it's everybody.
I don't know how to do it.
Well, you know, we don't want you to come and not do that. You need to learn.
Automatically. Yes, want the bat. Okay, the bat can be yours. Oops, the bat can. Okay, nice. It is yours now, officially.
My son is going to be so happy.
Oh, that's a very nice bat.
Yes.
300 hits. Yeah, that's
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a nice bat. Thank you so much.
Little babies for dollhouses.
Great.
We'll see you tomorrow. Good luck
afraid
today.
so. Yes, that's okay.
Dress warm.
That's okay.
I love things like this, where everything on this tarp is $1 each. A lot of times not everything here is worth $1, but it's fun looking through it to see what you can find.
Trader Joe bag. Be careful with that. Don't get too heavy. The handles might pop off. Okay, thank you.
Is that card for sale, or is that
Sure is.
something you haul,
I'm
you
asking,
haul back and
I'm
forth?
asking 50. You can make an offer.
Yeah.
Back when I was playing, I had, I don't know how many surgeries at this point. The cervical surgery did me in.
I think it's from Mr. Amazing.
Even there.
It says amazing price on it. It must be a Mr. Amazing.
It's nice. Nice card.
I was going to say,
It's a little older, but
What is it?
the 50's too much. Make an offer.
Positive ID engraving stylus. I guess you can engrave your name on your stuff
Oh,
so that people know it's yours.
sure.
I pumped up the tires when I got here.
I had sunflowers I put out one day. They only got this big. Yeah. And this was big sunflowers. These are the mini ones. These are my ones? want, you want.
Here, don't put that. A what? You still here.
No.
Which one?
The one on the bottom.
The very bottom?
The colors.
Does it have a price sticker on it? I have
So does anybody know what these are?
1970. Roy something. Never seen these before. That's weird. Weird looking little things. Kind of creepy.
They are. They're kind of ugly.
I don't know.
Roy Des of Florida, maybe. 1970.
Very smart guy.
Well, for this, and I'd like you to pay something for the boots. So how much do you weigh? No, don't be silly. No, honey. Are you sure, dear?
Yeah.
I'll buy you.
I think it's technically a toad. Oh, $48.
Thank you.
You're out of Japan. Vintage, apparently.
But you can make me an offer.
Okay, thanks. 100.
Go into detail.
Yeah.
You can find you another man.
Goodwill, 99 cents. Occasionally you do find these at Goodwill, but it's not that common. Because somebody left a comment on one of my videos when I paid like $5 for one of these. It goes, oh, you can get these at Goodwill for $1. It's like, well, yeah, Goodwill sells lots of stuff for way cheaper than it's worth.
Yeah.
I don't think this is that old.
If you can find it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a luck of the draw type thing. Oh, yeah. I think we had something like this. It seems where we would push the buttons. Yeah. No, not necessarily, but I've seen.
That was when I grew up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's just missing the plastic on the back, and it's like I do $3.
Oh, okay.
Just missing the.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I never see it around anywhere. I'm like,
No, I've never seen one.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I had something like that when I was a kid, possibly that exact thing, the Snoopy Playmate. I tried looking it up online, but I actually wasn't able to find that exact model. And piece of advice, if you search for it, make sure you have safe search turned on, otherwise Snoopy Playmate comes up with something other than that toy.
Culture Club. By numbers.
Do 5 on that.
Okay.
That would be nice to have medicine or something.
Still haven't sold the Jesus.
No.
I've seen that Jesus action figure for sale here at least probably the last 3 or 4 shows, and I'm kind of surprised nobody's bought it just because it's so unusual.
Hi.
Here's some old Barbie carrying cases. I would guess these are probably from the maybe late 60s into the 70s.
Ladies, how's it going?
Good. How about you guys?
We're good. We just want to stop by and say thank you for supporting us.
Oh, we always tell everyone for you guys.
Even if it rains, we'll give you the donation.
We do. We figure if you can't make it, you guys.
No.
Well, you know what? She's been making sure it doesn't rain. She said all week, no rain.
There
I
you go.
told
You
them
did
it wouldn't dare
good.
rain on my parade.
This is an Atari 2600 controller from late 70s, early 80s or so. And I remember I used to use these with my Commodore 64 back in the 80s because amazingly, the Atari controllers are completely compatible with the Commodore 64, which is very unusual because most video game systems you cannot interchange the controllers. So that brings back a lot of memories to me, but it's a very uncomfortable controller in my opinion.
You can always go down the
Just makes your hand very tired from the way you have to grab it.
ask for Sandy and tell her you want to sign up for something.
Star Wars curtains.
Oh, nice.
Could you hold this, please?
Yep.
Thank you.
I'm pretty sure these Star Wars curtains are from 1977 or 1978 when the first movie came out. And I had a set of bed sheets that were very similar to these, so I was really interested. I think, though, she was asking $45 for them, which I don't know if they're worth that or not, but that's just more than I was willing to pay at that time.
So,
If you're really into cats, then this is the vendor to come to because this is probably the most cat statues I've ever seen in one spot before. I'm more of a dog person, so if they had a bunch of Boston Terrier statues, I would definitely be interested in those. These motorcycle models are kind of cool. I don't think they're vintage, though. I'm pretty sure these are fairly modern, probably made in China. And they were $35 a piece, so
Oh, now it's not going to stand up.
decided to pass on those.
There we go.
If they wanted to have two eyes covering both sides, as opposed to just one eye. It could be a little.
pretty neat.
Think it's a bird bath?
Yeah. Yep. I almost want to go a little froggy.
Oh yeah.
I really like these bird baths, and they're not that expensive. They're only asking about $40 each, which I think is a pretty good deal.
I would wonder if it would hold up with water in it. Like the paint would come off, maybe? I don't know.
I don't know.
That's actually very expensive, but
I hear you. And do this fight for you.
Old Bell telephone ad.
Oh, that's too funny.
Do they even charge long distance fees anymore? Is that even a thing? I don't even know. I don't think it is.
I don't know.
On a cell phone.
Not on a cell phone.
Here's some antique maps from local towns. So we got Farmington, East Windsor. If I found one from my hometown or the town where I'm currently living, I would probably consider buying one. But But yeah, I've never lived in any of these towns. Really fascinating, though.
Oh, okay.
And she was asking $28 each, which I think is probably reasonable.
Thanks.
Yeah, people seem to like to find your house.
Yeah, this thing. Didn't find my town in there, but...
Here's a bunch of old postcards. This set here is $12. He says it's from the 60s and 70s. I would say that picture of the car, though, driving through the redwood is definitely from the 60s at least, if not earlier than that, because I don't think that tree's around anymore. But $12 sounds like a pretty good deal to me.
Get your driver. Ooh, feel that humidity.
No, I won't let you sell it. It belongs to my family. It's in the cat room.
No, that's
Oh,
the,
not that one?
That's the little Canadian.
I think you
swing
sold
with the
that one.
rack around it.
Yeah, I think you sold this one.
Yeah, I thought so.
I think you did, yeah.
And as you can see, this vendor has a whole bunch of vintage cameras and photography equipment for sale. The one thing I've been looking for is an old Polaroid, I think it's an SX70, which was a instant camera that my dad actually had, so I'm really looking to find one of those someday.
Cameras are all 15 each.
Oh, okay, thanks.
There's more out there.
And there you have it. That was the New Hartford Lions Club Giant Flea Market at Brodie Park. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and hit that notification bell. I've got a lot more flea market videos coming up, as well as store walkthroughs, mall videos, and possibly some other types of videos. So again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
The glass, yep.